What's up, y'all? It's me, Tasha C. In this particular video, y'all, I'm going to be doing my first award review, which is the BET Awards 2016. Shout out to my YouTube fam. And let's get into it, y'all, because this might be a long review. I ain't going to be the whole 3 to 4 hours it was. But hopefully y'all got a chance to watch it. Not they're probably going to play it a couple times, have it online, certain moments. And so, you know what I'm saying? Overall, I thought it was a decent show. Just to let y'all honestly know, before I did this review, I went ahead and actually watched it. The Prince tribute of the Billboard Awards, and it actually wasn't that bad. But they wanted to give us 5 times, okay, 5 times to give us, to make sure the tribute was overall. I think maybe they were trying to cover from his singing to his, you know, performing on instruments to his dance moves. They wanted to corporate because, you know, Prince knew how to do all this. Okay, and you know, and also, you know, they had a moment of lively. But like I said, there was a lot going on here, y'all. I even surprised and took notes, y'all. So this is what, at 12:21 for y'all. I'm doing this review, and then I'm taking my ass to bed afterwards. Cause yeah, like I said, it was not actually a bad thing. Now, first of all, just to get out the way, I might even go in order. Now, there was rumors, I looked on Instagram, whatever, the possibility that Beyonce was going to be opening the show. If y'all paid attention, y'all, when they had the ladies start come up, you know, the hall, some of the dancers, they had, like, you know, these new look like some, you know, African, you know, tribal prints, you know, on their clothes and some of the thing. And while we Sammy Jackson was he looking? I'm not trying to say, but he was all looking. Someone looking at some of the dancers that the young ladies was going pass by. It wasn't just me. Look on his face. And then, you know, you see the dancing, you see Beyonce coming out there, and you see the water, and she just like freedom. And I don't know, y'all, but I felt like it was going to be another scene, or, you know, like it made me inspired when Underground Season 2 comes out. That's how much I was inspired. It gave me that. That's when she performed Freedom. And then I'm like, some of this kind of reminds me a little bit, if y'all seen Kendrick Lamar's Grammy performance, and that was ill as hell too. And also, I forgot, like I said, I don't have her latest album stuff, y'all, but it was these when she was just getting the tune, Freedom, and then comes Kendrick Lamar, you know, he coming from under the flow, and he started rapping, and they like this, and then when he, you know, he got to wherever she water dancing with the water, and they just this that, and you know, she did a thing, and she had to leave and fly because she won 2 awards, and later on her mama getting her award stuff. I know a lot of ladies wore black. And first, it seemed like every woman's wearing black. Either they couldn't wear no panties with their outfit because you see this, I'm not to say no nice, or kind of had a bodysuit, bikini panties. It was a lot going on there, okay? Anthony Hamilton, I was about Anthony Hamilton, which he did come out, Anderson, and of course, Tracy Wallace came out there, and they're doing Hamilton versions of certain songs. I think they had cut it. I could have sworn it was Panda and 2 other songs. I didn't know what the 3rd song was. And, you know, they had Anthony Hamilton. And I don't know why he was singing. And he was dirty, like, riding the gun that he had or whatever. But I'm like, what the hell is going on here? But, you know, it was, I mean, like I said, it wasn't bad, whatever. You got Terrence J. But let's go in order because, like I said, it was a lot. Then I might talk about certain areas more. And y'all will get a chance. Somebody put on their line. That dude... What's his name that played on what's his name on Grey Anatomy, went in, Jason Williams, no, Jesse Williams, excuse me, the activist, and how he was going in about how I can't even repeat. I can write, and if I want to go word for word record that man, but that speech, like I said, ill by itself. Personally, I'm just like, power to the people. That's all I have to say about that speech, because he went in about basically getting freedom and, you know, justice for now and stuff. Like, you know, it's all about coming together. But I'll get in that a little later on, y'all. But yeah, like I said, it was a decent show. The tribute, like I said, overall, even did this, but like I said, I have to go and talk a little bit more. I'm probably not this Prince tribute, but like I said, it was a beautiful moment, Muhammad Ali, and it had the people back that passed away, but you see the pictures in the background, but they don't really talk about those people in the background who are the reminisce over you type of situation that they had before, but they didn't, unless y'all already knew, because I seen Bob, you know, Christina Bobby in the background. The dude from Tribe Called Quest, I don't want to mess his name up. He also passed away. And like I said, there was other folks who passed away as well. But you know, they'd be like I said, in the background, and they really don't talk about them. But like I said, Layla Ali had talked about that. You could almost see she was about to tear because she had this calm. And it was just a beautiful moment that, you know, she was talking about her dad and the influence he had in the world today, and, you know, make the world a better place. It was just a beautiful speech coming from her. And, you know, we're just hearing, it was just like, you know, like I said, we, you know, the greatest. And I would tell y'all, I know this is irrelevant, but it was just like interesting how I never knew this until after, of course, we passed away. It was one time Muhammad Ali was here. And my mom, it was like one of those clubs, and he was just going past by, and he was shaking all the hands. My mom was like, he was friendly and stuff like that. And he was like, you know, Eric, all the ladies love me because I'm pretty. That's what he said. He was a bad looking man, okay? But I'm just, I'm just like, Mom, why you never told me this story? Oh, interesting. She also met Mike Tyson a couple years, so I know this is so random, y'all. But like I said, I'm a little bit rusty trying to get back in here. But yeah, now let's go into it. Now the best group was Future and Drake. Had one for the Progressive. That's the first award. You know, Terrence J. Vote. The best R&B pop artist actually was Bryson Tiller, and I'm getting sick of him with that hat. Maybe that his trademark. Because, I mean, before I appear, he's not a bad-looking dude. But every time I see him in a video or picture, he always hides his face. Like, I want to see your face. But every time I see his face, it be like this somehow. This all in the photo. Okay? Sorry, y'all. I might be extra hyping. This is natural. But it's to keep me up because I really wanted to do this review and talk about what I was seeing. Now, they had the performance. I noticed y'all when they had Designer. And he just jumping around and stuff, whatever. I got pumps and leather. I noticed they never cut to Future. Because Future was there too. And Future later on performed. Okay. But I noticed. And I think he won an award as well. You know. Again. You know what I'm saying. He just had one award not too long ago. Got an award. Drake wasn't there. You know what I'm saying. He bopped do one dance or something. But we just now just like. If they would have cut him. We couldn't see him nowhere. Because Future had some glasses on. He might have been high as hell. Had some dirty Sprite. Whatever. I'm just smoking some weed. And didn't have dirty Sprite. Whatever. Okay. But. He during Designer perform, you know, whatever. We had Dianco and Karrueche do a award and do some skit. And then I noticed it kept cutting to Maxwell. I know they said it was before, but they kept showing Maxwell so much or whatever. And Mr. Classic Man, I first didn't recognize him because I'm so used for so well for him using wearing suits that I didn't pay attention. It was kind of a little bit more casual. But I'm like, when does this dude come on another song? It's been about a year. See, time flies. Time waits for no one, okay? Because I'm like, wait a minute. Was Classic Man just last summer? Oh. I think best actor was Michael B. Jordan. He wasn't there. Dave Chappelle, I don't know why. I just thought he was... When I think about Dave Chappelle, I was happy to see him. But cross between thinking about that Prince skit / Richard, I don't know why. And he was talking about he introduced the first act of the performance of the tribute of Prince, y'all. Okay, and I want to say, now Erykah Badu, can somebody tell me what song was Erykah Badu performing? Because it seemed like it was merged for her. You know what I'm saying? It was like Erykah Badu, but she got inspired by Prince, but really was a Prince song where he wrote it. And a couple people knew the words. I'm like, who is it? I'm asking folks in the house, what is this song? And nobody knew it. Nobody knew it. Probably one of my brothers. He probably knew because Prince was that dude, okay? So, it was Roots that was forming, and Bilal, okay, I hope I'm saying the name right. And Bilal, you know, people some sleeping, but he came around the time a little bit after Erykah Badu, and check out one of the first songs if you know, like, don't know some of this new material, which I don't know, but the first song when I first heard was Soul Sister, y'all. Check that out. It still ill to his day, okay? And he had songs like Love It and what was the street? It was a song I could have sworn with Jadakiss or somebody. Okay, but anyways, he come out and does one of my favorite songs. Prince got too many songs, but one of the most famous songs that one of my favorite songs, one of the most popular songs that he, you know, was mainstream, was Beautiful Ones, right? And he just, and he, you know, I forgot Bilal does have a voice that kind of match with him, and he just you know, got, you know, button down, like sleeveless shirt on and stuff. And he admit when he got to that part, like, do you want him? Do you want him? I want you. He start, you know, shirt started button down a little bit. You know, I'm surprised panties didn't get thrown at him. That was actually being worn on females, just throwing around stuff. Okay, that was that type of aura he was giving me. He gave me, and the part after he was like, I want you. You know, he stopped, dropping and roll on the floor, kind of humping on the floor. I was like, yes, give us Prince all the way. Yes, okay. I had to rewind that part more than once, okay? Well, no, it was just one time. Because he was just like, I want you. Yes, go ahead. Bring that inner freak Prince was doing. He was just humping all the floor and stuff like that, whatever. Making women want to say, can you take my number after? I'm just saying, he just, and then even after they stopped because he got up, he was, he really took that part in Prince Ward, so he just took it in. Okay. Like I said, that was not, that was nice. That was very nice. I was not looking at man in a preferred way, but I was like, yes, that's how you do it. Yes. And this is the first one. Do we get more of this later on? Anyways. But like I said, Erykah Badu was cool, and of course I just wanted to get some instant, you know, whatever, at least, you know. I ain't smoking weed no more at the moment, you know. But okay, they had a young lady that played the girl, Blackish was on there. She did a Shine, it was like a Shine on Me award. It was like one of those humanitarian type awards. Keanu Ruffin, and he has like nonprofit since 2002 that helps, like, it's like 500, at least about 500,000 like future pilots, you know, that he can help out, whatever, you know, they come from certain communities. It was just helping out as far as like that. So shout out to you, man. Also, let's see here, all the way up, whatever, blah blah blah. Okay, now we had actually French Montana, Randy Ma, whatever, they did the performance, and Fat Joe, of course, all the way up. And again, like I said, if y'all seen the previews of upcoming movies coming up, a new edition post come out, I guess, beginning of next year sometime, whatever. Baby Mary Jane, this new season, we don't know when that's coming out. But they had the performance from Raw again, had a black girl. Tanisha also came out in as well, and she had like a black outfit on, a dress on that was kind of see-through, where you could have like a bikini, black bottom, panties, I guess, part of the outfit. You know, Tanisha, of course, Cookie came out, and you know, she had on like a, you know, like a bodysuit, like a, you know, sleeveless, not a two-top, whatever, but you know, kind of had like a sheer skirt, you know, on there as well. So like I said, they were going for the black. Even Kirk Franklin's wife had black on. She was showing a little people goo cleavage because he had her up there and was giving, of course, an inspirational message. Like I said, they had the new cast, a new edition, and I was like, wait a minute, is that Luke James? I didn't know Luke James is supposed to be part of this film as well. And I didn't know the dude that played Hakeem, Greg, or, you know, whatever. I didn't recognize him because I've been so used to Hot Top Fame the last, what, 2 years, that I didn't recognize him. Until he said it was like, hi, and then we knew what it was. Of course, Taji won, Cookie won, with Black Savage. You know, she was basically, you know, giving credit, you know, the guy, everyone else. Rise to loss that they got him. Like I said, I couldn't see his face. Like I said, it just be like this sometimes when you look at Bryson Tiller, but personally to me. Or he be doing like this and stuff. Like, dude. Okay. Alright. Also, they had a young little, you know, cute little young boy who was Miles Brown, who was doing the sports, you know, the sports woman of the year was Serena Williams, and the sportsman of the year was Steph Curry. Okay, it's Mr. Curry. And I know a couple people talking. I could have sworn they edit out people talking shit. If y'all notice, a lot of people you don't know, and they usually go, the camera that kept zooming on. I found out it was Ray J and Princess Love. They still together. Blah, blah, blah. Alicia Keys performed in one woman show, literally. She been, you know, doing, I forgot the second night spot. I don't want to mispronounce, like, you know, the instruments that are being used. But she, like I said, did a hit thing. It was like, you know, we have too much in common. It's a song that might have to grow on me, but you know, she did. You know, she playing guitar now. She synchronized, whatever. I kind of liked it when it's towards the end, when it started speeding up. Cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha. Okay, y'all, can y'all also say this? It's supposed to be a Margaret or Mogul show. What I say, Margaret Mogul, whatever. My pronunciation sometimes. But anyway, Birdman, boom, put some respect on it. Snoop Dogg and Jermaine Dupri was on there to like do a new award for best new artist, right? And I think Dame Dash supposed to be on this new show supposed to come out. And why was this dude? Was he on there already or before then? Okay, y'all. This dude looked exactly like not a replica, but very close. We don't pay attention and not looking because the hair was almost as long, kind of maybe. It like he's trying to point out I can get another Lil Wayne if I want to, because I know that sure was Lil Wayne because Lil Wayne's braids are actually longer than that. Also, was kind of this is random, but was Trinidad James in the audience? Okay, but anyways, like I said. They were just talking and, you know, doing a monologue, and I think they almost got off track a couple times in Telemarketer. But like I said, best new artist, Brian Tiller. You think, you know, where he comes from. I forgot what state, and I'm not going to disrespect, but I know he was from down south. And, okay, and we had Tori Carey, the second performance, Tori Carey, Stevie Wonder, and it was like, Take Me With You. I forgot what the other song was. And Jennifer Hudson came in with a hoop outfit and sang Purple Rain, which, you know, like I said, was the same song in the Billboard tribute, which now that she came, it was just like, it was kind of like more laid back, and it, you know, and she had Stevie Wonder with that. Coincidence, Stevie Wonder was also at this one with the Purple Rain tribute as well, okay? I'm just saying that part. And then Tori Carey was playing guitar in the background, and Jennifer Hudson was like, I thought she was going to kick her shoes off like Fantasia or something, but because she was like, woo, you know, she threw the church, you know, boys in there when she gets to the point. And she even was walking off stage still singing Purple Rain. So, like I said, it wasn't bad neither or whatever. I don't know why. It just kind of was kind of emotional scene, even though I know that's not tied, and I don't know whether she ever met Prince in real, you know, real life, whatever. But it was kind of like, you know, here you contribute to somebody passed away, and it's interesting to see. And, you know, you had to have a lot of strength when you're, like, singing songs about, you know, even if you're dedicated, somebody passed away, consider, you know, what happened many years ago, and for her to still have strength to continue on with her career, and what happened to her losing her loved ones at once, especially her mother and her sister and her nephew to the, you know, I don't know why, it just made me think about that for some reason, even though that's a totally different situation. I'm sorry, y'all, that just, so it was just like her singing that song was kind of like really, you know, emotional. Okay, the video of the year, Regina Hall and Morris Chetnap post up a song, you know, the bar breaks or something. I don't know, it's about crazy surrogate girl or whatever. I don't know what the heck was going on, but that's what they're on there for. And she also had a, you know, nice black dress, but you know, on the side, you know, it's new, so you know, she couldn't wear no panties unless they got a visible line or something. I don't know, but Formation won video of the year. And Beyonce's mama came in there. Like I said, she had black, showing little black out, whatever. You know, I think that was her husband, whatever. You know, showing cleavage, talking about, you know, thank you for the fans. You know, 15, you've been, you know, being there for 15 years. You know, that's what she explained. And Beyonce, you know, had to be in Formation, take her behind to London, whatever. But she was important for her to come to this, you know, as far as this, and then go back there. And hopefully she'd go to Showing Time, whatever. So, you know, she thanked them about her fans. Okay, Bryson Tiller did his famous exchange, and then did a Dawn. Okay, they had all about Christmas, except they didn't have like Monique and Betty Glover there. They just had like JB, the comedian. Kim, I forgot her last name on top of that. And of course, Gabrielle Union, she like made about a couple guest appearances. But the best male hip hop artist was Drake, and he wasn't there. That's when Jamie Foxx, like I said, had said about he got introduced to Muhammad Ali, and I think he had his second daughter, you know, his second little girl, baby girl on there, and he was funny because she was like, "What is your name?" She's like, and she was like, "What is your rap name?" And she just like, So, anyways, y'all, she's like, I'm almost on the second. I didn't know already. Times fly. I know this is so random, y'all, but I didn't know I was flowing like that. But anyways, y'all, that's when luckily, you know, it's kind of hard to talk about that because it was kind of sad, and you could tell she was about to cry. And when Jamie Foxx, you know, introduced her, when he was talking about after he said how he met her and how he, you know, Muhammad Ali was a phenomenal person of what he did and what he stood up for and everything. You know, he wasn't just a people's champ. It also, you know, like, you know, his beliefs and, you know, maintain, you know, just, you know, Muhammad Ali was Muhammad Ali. Okay. Now after she did her phenomenal speech, Lala Lee tribute to her dad, just overall. We had Maxwell, and he first was singing, okay, and then all of a sudden, y'all, he changed to where nothing compares to you. Like I said, it came back up again, and he sang, and I noticed when he was like, "It's 7 hours and 66 days," or something like that. He said days, but it seemed like, wait a minute, since we lost your music, or something like that. Instead of saying like, since your music went away, instead of saying that, I ain't trying to copyright, but it's like you could tell it was edited, and instead it was a middle part, but it was saying like, we miss you, nothing compares to you, just kind of editing it to dedicating directly towards Prince. Okay, nice performance too. Okay, overall. We had Deborah Alley come out, and wow, for the Humanitarian Award, because it kept doing closer with Jesse Williams. Okay, I was like, ain't that fine dude? No offense, one fine dude's a great man, he's still there. Okay, and anyways, y'all, he had a speech where once he got up there and his parents, he talked about this. I didn't know the dude, Jesse Williams, used to be a teacher before acting. I think it was African history, African studies or something like that. And it was something else, and I don't want to mispronounce it. But he had a powerful speech, and I kept looking like it's powerful. I'm about to say, they're going to cut anybody off? Because they started a couple years ago. And if y'all remember, I know this is so random, but the NAACP Awards years ago, and I think Jamie Foxx grandmother just passed, and he had a similar speech about, don't let who did the scene with just the Django Unchained just had recently came out, and he was explaining about, when they did certain scenes and about the power and the black everything, and then as soon as he started crying and talking about, I miss my grandmother, they cut the credits and the news came on. I'm not lying. So I was just like, this powerful, this hand species, because they showed clips about him, Ferguson. I didn't know, of course, but he, like I said, he's an activist and has, these organizations, but he's playing the games. He's serious about fighting for justice. Okay, he's like Black Lives Matter, and such that he was just like, forget this construction freedom and stuff like that, but it's like, stand up. And one part I will talk about in the speech that he had, y'all, was basically talking about like, here we are, it's all about just how we trying to get the money, stuff like that, and trying to run our money to spend on brands, when we were sitting there doing all this work and, going through all this BS and being mistreated and being considered subhuman. I'm paraphrasing my words, but basically treated like nothing more than an animal. In some cases, shit, animals was treated better than us, shit. But at the same time, he goes to say, like, y'all worry about getting these brands and worry about spending money on brands, and then they used to brand us, and then just saying, like, the real reality is, like, what you fighting for. And then people, basically, like, I think even going to the point of like, people, unless you about that fight, you about really looking out for us, don't try to sit there and intervene your little comments about what you think we should do, whatever. It's like, the real reality is like, we ain't talking about, we want the chains off. Like I said, I'm just taking this out. That's how I took it. Like, that's how deep it was. And like I said, this speech, I can only interpret it so well unless I'm going to take it from my point and really go into it. But it was a powerful ass speech, okay? And if anybody got a chance to even watch that part alone, if you looking for that, he was no joke, okay? That was like, wow, okay? I'm like, but I kept looking at the clock, y'all. I was like, I hope they do not cut this man's speech off, because he was just like I said, power to the people, like activists taking it back to there and fighting, fighting for justice, whatever, and that, equality, what I'm saying? And this, it just was like, he was like, everything bringing up from the celebrations, people, even died, like how the data get changed and how white people don't seem to get, like I said, he was really going in, y'all. I need to stop talking, go to the next one. Like I said, Fantasia came out, did the Shine a Light Award, something like that, for a man named Marcus, verse named Future, performed that song Wicked. It was hype, but did y'all see the video for Wicked? Ladies, please don't try to do that. Men need who we also do that as well, let's be real. But that girl, whoever was in the video, was like, I don't know, she doing splits and doing hydraulics with her at the same time, did some head throw, split into a split, and still was I was just like, that is mad talent, okay? I ain't doing that. I ain't about to be fucking with a permanent neck brace on and shit. Right? But I'm just saying, she is mad talented. She ever had some classes or do some steps about how to slowly do it. I'm just saying that's every time I hear that song now, it makes me think about that girl, that lady. I forgot what her name was, but she was getting. I just was like, it's phenomenal what some people can do. Oh, by the way, and also another part about the Jesse speech that stood out is about him, like, about doing, right about, like, this award is also for black women. Something like, bro, it's like basically praising black women for, like, have nurtures and care for, I guess she was referring to, the black man. It was just, like I said, a phenomenal speech, y'all, personally to me. Jesse, I love you, came out. And it looked like I thought he had some little talk with me because, he had, his little suit on with nothing under it, whatever. You just seeing here, giving us man chest. And it was this dude named Anderson .Paak with the Freedom, but I think he worked with Dr. Dre Common. But people knew the song, but he knew I played the drums. But there was something ill about his performance, like doom, 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 doom. I don't know to me, but I gotta check it out. But is his name Anderson .Paak and the Free something? But his name is Anderson, but I need to look up that dude. That was kind of ill, that song, personally to me. And, kind of a little funkiness to it. And I think oh my gosh. Janelle Monáe came out there, and I knew she was going to bring the animated part where Prince be doing all that dancing, because she even did the tribute, y'all, if y'all don't remember, when Prince was alive, when she first performed. And he even kind of said her and that young lady, S.E.S., whatever her name was, that also, not the cello. What's the cello? Did she perform in the cello? And I think, was it N.E.R.? No, that was, what's his name? Uncle Charlie. But it was 3 performers perform for Prince, so I kind of knew she was going to come back. And then first I knew in the back of it, she looked like she had some coat or some hood on. And I'm like, does she got chaps on? Is her booty gonna be out? No. I was like, or something like that. I was like, she really's gonna go all out, okay? She went from wearing, the pump hairstyle to wearing black and white to like, this is me, okay? So she performed Kiss and stuff, and I think after Kiss, the second song, that's when she took off that coat, and it was like halfway to the bottom. It looked like, and I think they kind of zoomed away from it, whatever. But to show, they zoomed close enough to know, like, she was dedicating herself to show part, at least, of her ass cheeks, or, like, part, at least, of her ass cheek dedicated, showing, like, half of your ass, bottom of the cheeks, whatever was showing. But, see, I don't know this new pattern, but it looked like, but then they kind of distanced themselves from showing them, and she performed a couple of songs, and but like I said, she did a good performance. And like I said, she typed that will dance and everything. And she be the one. Oh my gosh. Now here's the thing, y'all. Anthony Anderson. Excuse me. Anthony Anderson came out in this look Prince outfit on, right? And he was like, after performance, like, I told her we're gonna wear the same outfit stuff. He turned around, y'all, and in the middle of both sides of cheeks and pants, you at least see part of both of his butt cheeks, and then he doing this a little bit, and I was just like, this is too much. Turn around, then he did it. But why did they do this? And then the next award that comes up, y'all, anything, is you got Gary Union, Nate Parker. I think that was dude also that works with Jesse Williams, who was speaking in behalf. And if I got the other person that I wrote down, for the Bobby Jones Gospel Inspiration Award. And then Kirk Franklin, like I said, brought his lovely wife, and he was just like so humbled, and he was just saying, like, even when you're at times, something along the lines, even your times of rock bottom, Jesus is, God, Jesus, Lord Jesus Christ, is that rock. And, it's about, even these times of days, like he always says an inspirational quote. He had his wife there, and that was that, but that was a award. And I noticed this topic, maybe because, y'all, because of the performances of Prince, and on 5 performances had to add in, maybe that was why we did not see any performances, any gospel inspirational performances. If y'all was looking for those, I noticed there was none there. And maybe it was because of the fact that we had, these Prince tributes. But like I said, that belonged, like I said, to all them. Like I said, The Stevie Wonder, Tori Kelly, the first part was chilled. Like I said, Erykah Badu was chilled. Can somebody please tell me what song was Erykah Badu singing? Okay, everyone else, all songs that Prince they were saying was pretty much there. And by the way, when the New Edition came out, they also had the cute, like the little boys. They introduced themselves as well in the audience before they went to commercial. And prior to that, I forgot to mention before Bryson Tiller did his performance. Prior to then, after Mama Knows came out, I don't mean to say Mama Knows. Let's say Mama Tina, because you know she married again. She is married now. Chloe and Haley. I hope I'm saying young ladies tonight. And I didn't know that they're actually under Beyonce's Parkwood Entertainment. And they're probably young teenagers, but some people knew. I don't know what the song is, but I'm like, oh my gosh, I remember it on YouTube, and they used to sing, My Love on Top and everything, and all this other stuff, and little girls trying to grow up. Whoa, talking about time flies, okay? They were up there still in preschool. Now they up to sit there thinking they're gonna drive off with the car, and I ain't got no curfew no more, mama. That's so. Anyways, now Samuel L. Jackson was honored with the Lifetime Achievement Award. Spike Lee, introduced him. Then you got the film, whatever. People were talking about how phenomenal Samuel L. Jackson was. Now, Samuel L. Jackson, even when they were talking, I think it was either in performance or when he was on stage. No, actually in the intro and had the little film in. I remember that he was saying, like, when Spike Lee wanted to play Crackhead, y'all remember the film Jungle Fever. I haven't seen every Spike Lee film, but I've seen a lot of them, okay? I don't know if y'all know about y'all. I haven't seen parts and seen, like, a majority, but even Red Hook some. Okay, I know that was one of his latest films. I also seen Chirac. Okay, like I said, I've seen everything from Do the White Thing to that. I haven't seen She Gotta Have It when I was old enough. So, anyway, y'all, so I remember Samuel Jackson, and I mean, he has said this before, and he was pretty honest about, his, past drug use, and, he was going to story how he got into theater. He was still doing theater. I think graduated from, Morris, the college at all, and he was in college as well, and he was doing theater. And that's what Spike Lee had met him there in college, actually. And it was just, he made a story, like I said, I'm not going off the subject here, but it's late at night. And usually I don't try to do any reviews past this time. But he was saying along those lines where he already knew to play a crackhead, because he was like, shit, basically I just got out of rehab, so I already had to research. And he even said he was, listening to people who helped him get raised. He was like his publicist, down his 2 accounts, make sure he paid his taxes on time. And I'm just like, when I first think about it, I thought about the other person spending plenty of films in with him a couple times. Do we recall also Jungle Fever, Wesley Snipes? What other film? Also Chirac. And what other movie was Wesley Snipes in? Oh yeah. Mo Better Blues. Okay, like I said, he been floating around too, and I'm just like was thinking about. I don't know if he's taking a jab, but I know he was talking about making sure his taxes straight and PR talking about his and he was talking about. I think it was his wife. His 2 women in his life that's been strong. I don't know if he was referring to both his daughter and wife, or wife-daughter, or his wife, that he came from somebody's bachelor party and they put him in rehab and been helping him as far as ever since then, like, staying with that goal, and how he's been able to ride at the top and being his opportunity. So it was good speech about being in this area. Okay, Usher has a song, I think it's called Lone Lemon, and it was mostly him dancing, and he had the little microphone, and it was most dancing, and I think it was Young Thug singing, rapping his part. And I noticed there all the dudes besides Bryce Tiller look like got a little weight and whatever, but I noticed really like dudes like Designer and Young Thug are like they really can wear skinny jeans, and I'm kind of wondering, I hope they don't hurt their balls do it. I'm just saying, like, okay, but like they really are some tall, like these tall skinny, I'm not saying tall skinny dudes, but just like these. Yeah, I know it's off the subject, but I know it's in the back of Usher's shirt. I've seen a couple of times, and he waited to turn around after he did the performance, y'all, and was like, "Don't Trump America." He wanted to do a message, and let it be was no limit. That song's cool, you know. All right, I ain't gonna lie. When Good Kisser came out, I thought that song was gonna kind of do a little bit more than what it did. So I don't know what this song is going to do. You know what I mean? And whatever. In between, besides, you have these upcoming shows / movies. They also, which I had in my last video, brought up Gucci Mane. They show pictures where you can kind of tell they doing close-ups about that tattoo on his face, showing his body, whatever, showing the front and showing the back, you know, advertising the upcoming album that he's supposed to be having, you know, on July the 22nd. Okay, so I'm just saying, if y'all, you know, some of y'all, like I said, still thinking it's clone. I never heard about the Eminem clone thing, neither. I haven't been paying attention that much, but I guess he got one too. But, okay. Now, like I said, we got DJ Khaled. And they're about to do the Viewer's Choice Award, right? And he got, you know, there's a young lady who won, like, this Coca-Cola Choice Award, you know, for the Viewer's Choice Award, right? It was, I forgot who had won this car. But, you know, it's like, they're the best. And they get the Viewer's Choice Award. And, of course, it's Beyonce Formation again. And, again, you know, Beyonce's mama, again, you know, like I said, I don't know, she just been, I don't know, you can tell she been getting it in, you know, for some reason. She has this glow, like, I've been getting the D on a regular basis now, like I want to, and like I'm supposed to get it, and how I like it. Because, I don't know why, it's just because, you know, when she was talking, it just seemed like there's a coolness about herself now. And that I haven't seen at all or in a long time. And I'll let y'all think about what I mean by that, if you know what I mean. Like, she has this happiness and this glow that she, you know. But anyway. So, what I'm saying is that I remember the last part of her speech where she's talking about, you know, what her grandmother said, let me get my flowers not smelling. Like, yeah, it's good to celebrate. And she was like saying, you know, that's not the entertainer. We lost Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson's entertainer is gone too soon. But it's all about celebrating the entertainers while they're here, you know, right now, as opposed before they're, you know, they're in and gone, you know, basically. And, you know, it's true. It's like, that's just embracing people in this world that you don't want to be until it's too late. You know, and sometimes before you get a chance to say anything. And I agree with her, you know, personally. And like I said, I'm not going to put in this video again because that's sidetracking. This is a review for BET 2016 awards, okay? Not, you know, about that, but I know what it's like where, you know, it was a point, and, you know, where I kind of felt like that, you know, a couple years ago when I kind of started slacking off of YouTube because I told y'all about my circumstance about losing somebody and we weren't talking. Well, I chose not to talk anymore, and, you know, so anyways, what I'm saying is that, you know, that was the last speech. So and we had Dave Chappelle, and I think it was speeding up because I already seemed like it was damn near about 10, you know, almost darn near about 11:30. People are ready to go home, smoke some weed, have sex, whatever the hell they're gonna do, or maybe more than that. But, you know, I'm just saying is that, or, you know, party at the after party, whatever, right? Dave Chappelle come out like, okay, thank you, like, okay, everybody, here to perform Sheena E. He didn't really get into introducing. I kind of wonder, was it kind of speeded up? Because I think every performance kind of flowed in. But it was like David Chappelle kind of was like, okay, here's Sheila E. And I first noticed when Sheila E was getting formed, it looked like, wait a minute, was that Princess White, Miss M? I forgot, Miss Mark, I don't want to give her name right. Wrong. I want to get her name right, but not wrong, okay? And I was like, wait a minute, that's her. And my mom was like, no. And she like, you know, she didn't eat and she came down there. And I was like, I'm surprised though, y'all. Honestly, would y'all, because they talking about surprises and everything, was supposed to be, and this is right before Sheena E's performance, they were kind of like doing announcing, because, you know, MC Lyte, you know, even has to say her own name, you know, which is weird, because she's like, I'm MC Lyte, when they talk about who's supposed to be there at the show, or, you know, whatever, and that was that. And, but I ain't gonna lie, I could have sworn I always heard years ago that Morris Day is Prince's cousin, right? And I'm kind of surprised he wasn't there the last performance, because they had Jerome there. Y'all know Jerome. And he was kind of Sheena E. Sheena E was playing those drums, but she got him like to step, you know. First it was the drums down here, and then when she went, you know, on the regular, the main floor and played them, I was like, this is why I couldn't have. Man, that's why I wanted to play drums or learn play, just the fact how bad, you know, in a good way, Sheena E can play the hell out of those drums. Okay, so anyways, y'all. She sat there and, like I said, played the hell out those drums, whatever. And I didn't know she don't play guitar until I seen just about almost 30-some minutes ago, okay? So she sat there, played the hell out those drums, played guitar a little bit, and, you know, went back to the drums, heard Jerome's even dancing and all that other stuff. And I was just like, why the heck, why are we missing Morris? Where's Morris? Okay, maybe that's just me. I know he worked with a lot of people, and as y'all know, Sheena E also covered, which is interesting. Sheena E was playing the drums, so you got the look, but honestly, if y'all remember, Sheena Easton was actually the one singing the song with Prince, but Sheena E was in the background playing the drums around the time when they were singing the song, so it was interesting that Sheena Easton was one playing, but it was Sheena E the one that was singing it in this performance, okay? So, they had that, and she... Like I said, what was that? Of course, Love Bizarre, Glamorous Life. I was just like, go ahead, Sheena E. And of course, Roddick, I was just like, man, I wish they would have played it long, because that was my shit. I had no business listening to that darn song, because when they were playing it, I always wondered why they blurred half of the damn song off, and they still do to this day. It's a chrome ass. But, you know, if y'all youngins don't know about Roddick City, y'all better not know about that shit until y'all at least about 25 years and up. But anyways, after her performance, like towards the end, they raised up and it was looked like, you know, obviously Prince, one of his favorite guitarists and stuff. And if y'all didn't know, I seen snippets where Sheena E and Prince still, even in recent years, were still, you know, like performing together sometimes at certain stuff. And then you got confetti. And then we sat in and it looked like a woman's arm was kind of embracing around Sheena E, you know, like, you know, near her, you know, like in a frank way. And they did a close-up and I was like, and it was, like I said, you know, Prince's first ex-wife, Miss Martin. It was just sad because you could tell that both of them were tearing up. But I did look at it as a beautiful moment where they came together. And it was a man, you know, Mark, like I said, she was not only his wife, but, you know, unfortunately, they lost 2 children. You know, one was miscarried. The first child died of a certain disease, like not too long ago after the child was born. And Sheena E used to go with Prince as well. She dated him for a minute. You know, she wasn't just collaborating music-wise. They were together, and they come together at this moment. And I could have sworn some of the women besides Jerome, there was some of the singers that stood out that I think used to, you know, actually perform with Prince. And so that's how it ended. And then, you know, it had like Anthony Anderson and, you know, like, you know, Tracy Ellis, whatever. And, you know, they hit you both. And, then, you know, Tracy Ellis put existing. And that's, you know, since demographic is... the single woman is the most demographic of Hillary, Hillary, you know, pretty much. Okay, so, like I said, overall, you know, like, that's how the performance, and I kind of watched the beginning couple minutes of the after show, and then I kind of stopped. You know, I got, like I said, a recorder if anything, but, it was overall, honestly, a good show. Okay, and why was this show where Deborah was talking when she got in there before you went to her? She was just like, yeah, everybody, yeah, hi, Ray J. I don't know what the heck was going on with that. And people kind of were laughing. I don't know if she was, I don't know if they didn't do a close with Ray J. Was he like, Deborah, I don't know what the hell was going on. I really don't, okay. But anyways, y'all, the highlight of the show overall, I would give it like either A-, which is a little higher, of course, than the B+, whatever. And the reason why I said it, because overall, it was a decent performance, and you know, like I said, Brett Lau already stole the show, and Alicia Keys, like I said, it seemed like she's doing all this extra stuff now, but I give her credit that she literally was a one-woman show, okay? She was guitar, keyboard, guitar, keyboard, guitar, keyboard, okay? And singing, okay? You gotta stand up just even to do that. Just like clap. That is, you know, whatever. So I'm wondering what is in store as far as the upcoming project. And are we ever getting another album? And if she's going to go back, besides adding this new stuff she learned, and incorporating that one, actually a lot of people said she used to sound better. Okay, and I'm just leave that alone. Okay. And I'll give her credit. She was meant to have, like I said, Beyonce was sitting there. Like I said, I was excited as hell. I thought, like I said, she gave us freedom. Like I said, I thought about Underground new series coming out. I mean, the new season coming out and stuff, because that's what she would get. Freedom to me. I'm just saying, she would just give it to her, and all of a sudden, here come like I said, here come Kendrick Lamar. When I first thought about it, because like I said, I honestly have not heard the song until tonight. But yeah, it was overall a decent show, okay? And that's all I can say with that. I hope y'all enjoyed the review, did the best I can, whatever. I'm going to put this together and take myself to bed. I hope you have a pleasant night weekend. And I do plan on coming back tomorrow night, y'all watch whatever. And finally do again, some reviews, because I think Love Hip Hop coming on tomorrow night. And Black Ink. Okay, so I may come back and pop up again. But yeah, y'all, it's my first award show, whatever. What did y'all think overall? What you think about? What was the highlights? What you think, like, they overdid it with the Prince performances? I thought overall actually was kind of decent, whatever. And like I said, Jhené was very dedicated and stuff. The fact that he was showing her ass cheek, which I know a lot of most men, a lot of men didn't mind. A couple women probably didn't mind either. Didn't mind actually seeing her ass cheeks out if they actually were. But I mean, it's like she had the material in where, but it was like see-through material. And, I'm just saying. And Beyonce came in, giving us this, and had Kendrick Lamar. Like I said, it was pretty good. Like I said, that dude in the middle performance that were kind of, I definitely want to look up that Anderson dude, whatever. And yeah, it was overall a good show. And that's it with that. And hugs and love. And you like what you see, you go ahead and subscribe, like to share the video. Like I said, thank you. Love y'all. God bless. See y'all in the next one. And that's that. And I'm taking myself to bed. Night, night, y'all.